Hello, 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 and today it is time for the Twilight Struggle World Cup. Very exciting. Time to decide who is, in fact, the Twilightest struggler of them all. This is the starting lineup, 34 players, and I am ranked at number 10, which is probably the highest I've been ranked before a World Cup. Also means, of course, there's a slightly longer way to fall down to the bottom. In the first round, I am playing Tomasz Jarząbek. I apologise for the surname there, and haven't played him before, so let's get to it. I am playing the USSR. Alright, let's start. Okay. Asia, Socialists. 4 up. My only 4 up is Marshall Plan. Might not go for it. But with Socialists, well, we'll see. I'll do a standard setup. I want to have the. No, sorry. I have a shot at Italy. Stop. Alright. There we go. Okay, and he went for a standard setup as well. I think I'm going to give it. I think I'm going to give it a shot with Socialists. Because if he doesn't have defectors, then I've got a fair shot. Or I could go for an Arab Israeli combined with a coup in Iran. Might be good as well. I've got Asia scoring. Just like Europe more. There we go. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay, then no coup in Italy, coup in Iran with Warsaw Pact, I guess, and if Asia doesn't work out, I can always 5-year plan it. That's okay. Just want to double check the stream because, yeah, there's a picture. I had some problems with my previous one where some settings, I updated OBS and some settings reset and I didn't have a picture. It was just a black screen for one stream. Fortunately, that stream wasn't particularly interesting, but still annoying. Alright, first game out of 8. I really love those those sort of 2-day tournaments where you can just focus on Twilight Struggle for 2 whole days. It's like a vacation. Weather is beautiful here in Sweden now, actually. Sunny and perfect day to stay indoors for like 10 hours and in front of the computer. So I don't believe I played him before. No, I have not. Into Malaysia. I might be able to. Okay, that's unusual. I might be able to dump Asia for nothing here. I, I doubt that I will be able to get domination because this is going to space definitely, and then I don't really have that many ops. I'd like to, but since I don't have access down here, I'm not going to win the country count. So I think I'm probably. Let's just space this to get the points. Nope. And then I'll probably dump Asia at some point. I mean, I can try to get Dom, but it's not going to happen, I don't think. And then hold on to 5-year plan, because I know Europe is coming up, obviously. Already looking quite blue there. Let's... I don't even have the ops to get domination. Unless I use the China card. No, this is useless. Let's drop this for a VP. Too bad. That means I don't know if I want to hold on to 5-year plan now. Middle East is likely-ish to be in my favour. In fact, let's try... I'm thinking about coupping Lebanon, but if I do that, then he's going to counter-coup. I just want to get a better shot at the Arab-Israeli war. Or I could just event it and hope for a 5+. That's actually quite likely as well, and then I get more Milops, and then he has to coup. And then I can counter-coup with 5-year plan and just discard Romanian. Let's try the war. No. Could probably have used the ops there, but then I can use the ops with 5-year plan. Because we might still see Duck and CIA, and might create a difficult situation. We also haven't seen Independent Reds yet, so I don't want to invent that just yet. Let's build up a domination here. A bit unusual. Perhaps badly planned, but then again, that would have been the one card I didn't really need to play. Alright, CIA there, and he gets the one. Okay, good roll, but still, just the one VP there. Or net 2, I guess. Alright, we have scene defector, so I can do whatever I want. I would have actually liked the the D-style fuel now from Romania. But Nasser is lovely. Cambridge 5 is useless. I mean, we could go for a... No. Let's headline Nasser and see what happens. Alright, he gives me... He gives up his own coup for 2 VPs. That's kind of helpful, actually. Don't mind that. And we've seen CIA, so I can go... Panama. No. Should be able to get a few points out of the Middle East. Now, of course, D-style, priority number 1. And then I don't have that many ops. Sorry about the quality of my voice today. I have a bit of a cold. Had it for a long time. But if anything, that maybe should make me talk less and think more, which is usually... I feel like that's a trade-off for me. sometimes. While at the same time, talking about the game makes you think about it more, so you're more likely to sort of catch mistakes, I feel. But sometimes I talk a little bit too much and waste a bit too much time and end up with like 4 seconds left of the timer. US Japan. Alright, yeah, time to take Thailand, I guess. Ooh, but then I don't perhaps want to spend... No, we do need to destyle now to get into Angola before him. Problem is I don't really have the spare influence, really, but I have to do this. We have to block his way here. We have to take that. Kind of want to go to Algeria as well. But I guess I can't afford that. No. And we might get CD call. Would have liked to go into Indonesia as well. Indonesia is one of the more underrated parts of the map, I think. So we'll see how many more VPs I can get out of the Middle East. I want to take Iran at least. Maybe with this card. I want to hold on to the Korean War because he's starting to build up a presence there. And we just saw US Japan, so if he takes it, I don't have time to contest it myself with ops, but if he takes it, then I want to play the war. Okay. Aggressive. We've got... Right, so this is one of those situations where if I play into Venezuela, then he's just going to break it. Probably. But let's at least try that. So I get rid of Truman and I get to spend this card. So Korean might be the hold card here. Or Indo-Pakistani, considering that he's going for India. Perhaps. I wonder if he has a lot of ops. Because if he does, might be in a slight trouble. Alright, he's given me Fidel. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I thought. I'm not sure I have time to break that. Or to sort of, maybe with containment later on. Seeing as I have to go here anyway. Guess I might as well do it. We'll leave South America for later. And then I'll score the Middle East now, and then I can play containment. Yeah. Just the one. If I have time to salvage South America, that would be good. Also going into Pakistan might be good. Or Burma, probably. I mean, if nothing else, I have good coup targets here in South America. Right, he's playing all his cards. Okay, well, I I think I'm still gonna leave him be there for now and just play this into that's kind of pointless actually. It's better to just take Zaire. I think. Alright, so it's coming back. And that was just a failed space race. Get both Comic-Con and Warsaw Pact, which means Europe is probably going to be quite weak. And he went straight for his headline, which means it's probably an easy choice. Let's see what he has. I feel like a lot of the big cards haven't shown yet. Actually, all of them apart from RSP, so that's probably his headline. What else is out there? We've seen Duck, we've seen 5-Year Plan, NORAD, Containment. We have not seen Suez, so he's holding that. All the scorings and the wars. Unit intervention. East European unrest, I got that. Vietnam. And blockade. I feel like I should be able to come up with more than 2. Should be able to come up with like 3 or 4. Never mind. Vietnam is not too bad here. He's gonna purge me, so I do want... That's the space card. I'm gonna give him the coup. Oh, yeah, no, I have special. Did we see NATO? We saw NATO, right? Yeah. I suppose Vietnam. Okay, so I do have to give him CIA right away, which will give him an African country. So it's a good thing I got 2. Independent Reds. De Gaulle. No, De Gaulle. He blockaded De Gaulle, didn't he? Wow, that is convenient. What do I then do? I feel like I want to get into. Let's try this. If he realigns me, I can coup. Hmm. I feel like I want to coup with a 2-op to get the right amount of VPs. The right amount of mil-ops. That didn't work. Then I get. Yeah, let's use this. What? Oh no, sorry. I need a. I am purged. Very early South America. But there is still time for that. Thing is, I don't really need the 3-ops in Southeast Asia. I can't really do much with it. Mm, this is an empty round. Access to Algeria. I suspect he will take Algeria. Well, yes. I kind of feel like I want to go for Korea with my. Let's make him at least worried about South Korea. Maybe force him to. Although I kind of have to go into Argentina next turn, so I don't really have a choice. The war would have been nice here. It would have given me another mill-op. But I think, yeah, no. Right, not the worst turn ever considering I was purged. But I feel like I could have played it a little bit better. Alright, lots of interesting things here. Feel Panama coup coming up. Now I have defectors. This goes to space. Quag would be lovely, wouldn't it? Ooh, not what I wanted. That is very, very bad. Very bad indeed. Still have a shot at Central Dom though if he stays in the trap and I can kill Colombia and get in that way. But arms race probably not happening. Yep. And he's out. And South African. Too bad, too bad. Kind of flagging Central here a little bit. He could just go into Mexico. I think he will. And India. Yeah, I don't want to lose India here, but... Or Pakistan, I guess. Certainly not Pakistan. Let's try that. Well, that's India and Pakistan lost. Unless I want to use the China card. Has he got Asia scoring? Kind of have a feeling he might. I've just played cultural. I really don't want to give him the China card. Hmm. He'd be happy to score it here, I think, if he has it. Don't think he has it. He's doing really well in space. If he makes this one as well, or even now he can't space 2 ops, but that's not usually a problem for the US. Right, time for the war. Yes. Good stuff. Still no Asia. Still has Asia Dom though. Japan is available for the short term. NATO still doesn't trigger. Nice. I have no headline. Not even a headline I can like waste. Gunman? Just because I don't have anything, because I don't want to headline Southeast Asia, obviously, because I can work on it. I can only work on it a little bit though. I can get a point, and then he probably gets a point. I can swing Lao. Right now it's 3. It'll probably be worse later on, actually. I can get 1, 2, he can get 2, so... I mean, it'll take a lot of effort for me to get those 2. So actually, I want to keep Blown Gunman in the deck. Just hope he doesn't get, like, colonial. Oh, he gets to see my... Well, let's hope he doesn't have colonial. Because I think we should be able to swing kitchen. If I get a coup in Africa and grab some Middle East countries. And Chile. So I don't think he has colonial, because then that would have been the obvious choice here, probably. I can UN Sadat. That is lovely. Okay, Olympic Games. And he probably doesn't have much. But he gets the points, and he gets some more points, and we're back down to 0. Alright, let's have a coup, shall we? Problem is I kind of have to coup with a big card here. Don't want to play this. This is space, actually. Weirdly enough. And then he'll get nuclear in his last action round, I think. Well, at least I'll get a strong presence here. He's got a lot of scorings coming up. I'm not happy about that. I'm thinking about Japan. Ooh, no. Not my only African country. Fudge. That is seriously, seriously bad. Very, very bad. Okay, I think I have to work on evening out places where I can make a difference. But I really don't want to spend my only 4 op now either. Well, might as well start working on this. I'm really worried about Africa now. I was pretty sure you would do that. But if you want to have an ops war, I at least have a 4 op left. Hmm. Maybe I should have overprotected. At least nuclear subs is not so bad when he's got all of Africa anyway. I don't know if there was a point in going for 1 BP to go into Sudan, maybe. But then that gives him access to Egypt, and, well, he has that already, so yeah. No, maybe I should have done that. Alright, I get a point. There's a lot of ops, and there's control. Very, very bad. And now kitchen is definitely happening. Let's space then. Ah, oh, man. That was a fortunate string of cards for him. And very playable hand. I don't think I'm going to come back from this. Not with Asia and Europe still waiting as well. Absolutely awful. And we haven't seen any of the China cards, so I don't really want to play China card before I get to see Surrey. And here's another 2 points, my friend. Oh, and that. Lovely. Not even South America. Sorry, Middle East. No, I'm not sure what could help me now. I need... Even OPEC is crap. It used to be pretty good. Oh, and that. How convenient. Well, I got ABM. I can get away with the Middle East, probably. Still gets to see my headline. We have seen Missile Envy. Alliance is bad. Bear Trap. Hmm. Alliance is not terrible. It depends if I can get away with still waiting to see Junta as well. But I kind of have to get into Africa if I'm gonna survive this. ABM headline and coup Pakistan is also not such a bad idea because Asia is coming up and I desperately, I mean, I have to score Europe for him this turn. So that might be a cool thing to do. Then I get another coup as well if he doesn't mess with me. And then Trip us not in the last action round. We have seen the Lone Gunman already. And I'll space Bear Trap, I think. Alliance is bad, but depending on what happens in Central, it might be okay. Might be able to get it down to like 1 point. And if not, then I can hold it. But I suspect he will take the China card fairly soon. But I need to hold it so he doesn't get the Usuri effect. There we go. Now he might get the Usuri effect anyway. But then at least he spent both his China cards. Please work. Oh! I mean, it was a kind of an average roll. I rolled a 3, I think. Yeah, so it wasn't automatic by any means. Here's a... Actually, let's use this to coup Venezuela, and then it'll be 2 points. Ah! Or maybe I should have taken Pakistan, but then he would have couped Argentina probably, and South America is coming up, so I can't afford that really. He's got plenty of ops to take everything back. Scoring will indeed end the game. And if he has it, which he's quite likely to, then I have to score this first. Sadly only 4 VP, so Europe will kill me, space will kill me. Maybe I should have taken Pakistan with the China card and hope that, or maybe not with the China card, but hope that he... Oh, I forgot about Poland, that's still only 3. Ah. Only 3 influence. Yeah, maybe I should have flipped but broken domination there, and just hope that his coup would have failed. That might have been better for me. But I feel he doesn't have Asia because he would have played that before the Pope. What is he discarding? I suppose chair would be nice to get for me. We will bury you, but there's not much left, I think. Decol. That's alright. Summit. And he's going into Asia. Would he really go there for just the one extra BP? If he had the scoring card? I don't think so. That seems unnecessary. Let's take back as much as I want to. No, this, I don't really need to have this. Let's take this back. And hey, a point. That means I don't die. Yes, I do. If he has Asia, I definitely die. mm. Space then. Please fail. Yes, alright. Um, mm, mm, mm. Alright, so he doesn't have Asia. He protected against this now pretty efficiently, but I still feel like I want to go with a sort of high variance play here. Now at least he has to choose between queuing and protecting Mexico. If I get my 2 mil ops, then I will survive Asia as well, just barely. And OPEC is coming, even though it's not going to give me much, it'll give me a little bit. It'll keep the game alive. Okay, so he has Asia. And what else? He has, I think he has Cuban Missile Crisis. I don't think we have seen it. Yes, we did, yeah. Also, this hand is not great. I get a bunch of crap. Get defectors again, so that's not so bad, but it'll be a point. Probably, Wibbleberry is probably a good headline here. Although he does get to see my hand, but there's no way he can mess with it. 5-year plan could work together with OAS. Ask not. I mean, now he doesn't have lone gunman, so ask not is not. But yeah. Can't do anything about Asia in the headline. Not even with lone gunman. So he will definitely get 6 points. And I desperately need those extra points. Colonial is actually fine. Not often that happens, and it's usually a bad sign. Anything left from the early war that we... Nuclear test ban? No, I think he had that. Yeah. Certainly Warsaw Pact and Comic-Con can come back, but they're not back yet. Decol. I think, unless he spaced that later on. No. Alright, well I'm gonna have to go with this. Yeah. There's no reason why he wouldn't headline Asia here. Unless he feel like he has a better headline. And I can't really do much about Asia anyway, so... Mm. Hope he hasn't redrawn UN intervention. Wow, this is a shitty hand. Very shitty hand. This is okay though, under the circumstances. feel like I need to come up with more cards that he has. Marshall? No. Which card is the worst of these? Usuri? Probably. A 5-year plan and OAS at the end. Defectors is a point, sadly, so if I have to play that, then I'm fucked. Oh, puppets. Yep, that was known. There we go. I can now play Usuri. Sorry, defectors. I am losing the Middle East as well. I mean, I might as well play it for the event. Oh, OPEC. Right, and Salt, and Shuttle. Yes, I should have known. Right, so then... And the Warsaw Pact, that's nice. And Comic-Con. I mean, it's good cards for him as well, but it's nice to overprotect European countries a little bit. We've got East European. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm going to get some points from OPEC. Not many, but some. He has a lot of ops, a lot of playable cards. And he can also salt. Not much to salt for. Let's do this. Then again, OPEC is his obvious space card, so he doesn't have to play that. can just go in for an ops war in the Middle East with me. He has all the ops for it. I mean, he knows about Kennedy, how I learned OAS. Can't really do much to stop that. I would like to hold on to this to be able to get to do like desperate DEFCON 5 thing at the end. Even if he gets an action round, it could still land me some points if he hasn't queued yet. But that means I have to play defectors now, which is very sad. I'd like to use them to take Libya or whatever, but at the same time, he doesn't have to play OPEC anyway, so... But everything now is pretty unplayable. I mean, I could play how I learned. Actually, I'd love to hold 5-year plan here. If I can do it, it's probably worth it. I'm probably losing South America now as well. But maybe that's... how it has to be. Ah! Come on. At least if I got to the next step, I could sneak past him with one small step. I mean, he's got a space worth 3 points here, so... I mean, because if I draw Africa, I'm fucked. If I draw Europe, I'm fucked. So, holding 5-year plan would be nice, but then there's an awful lot of DEFCON cards coming as well, so it might not be that great. But in that case, I mean, I can't do it anyway since I'm going to have to play this last. Maybe I shouldn't do a stupid how I learned thing. Because if he's holding anything, he can get 4 mil-ops, like he can use the China card or whatever, get 4 mil-ops right away, and also coup one of these, or Panama. It's pretty much his only coup target, or Iran. So, yeah. No, I won't do that. But then I have to do an actual coup. But that's... I can do that with 5-year plan, maybe, or Kennedy. Ah, and he doesn't win. Game continues. How futile. It is time for Kennedy. He's played most of my cards anyway. What can I do with this? I think I need to coup with this. guess I should get into Africa, but at the same time... it makes such a small difference anyway. Well, might as well put me out of my misery, I guess. Well, that's a sad start to the World Cup. I surely made some mistakes, um, but I also feel like mainly Asia, um, I should have played differently. I should have maybe taken Pakistan there when I had the chance. Because there's always the chance that I draw Usuri and I can space it. Um, that was definitely a mistake. Africa, I feel like I didn't really get a chance to get into Africa. I could have cooed like one of the one stabs, but it doesn't make much of a difference. That was that was a very fateful brush in Zaire there. Um, Europe was normal. Middle East I got sort of. Um, South America I just had too many problems by the time it was. But yeah, maybe getting into South America. I think it was in turn 3 or even turn 2 that we started getting in there, and I had too much to do. Maybe I could have prioritized that differently. I went for Asia instead of, I think, or somewhere else instead of that. So that was a mistake. But I felt like luck was definitely not on my side. Um, Not the worst game ever, but sort of slightly tilted towards him. Yeah, it was pretty much over by the mid-war. So anyway, I'll have a bit of a break, and I'll see you for the next game of 8. Thanks for watching.